section. This is the Fundamentals of Religions segment. Today we will be reviewing the lesson on the knowledge of rituals, the knowledge of Iman. It is the belief in the last day. So inshallah, we'll get straight into that. The knowledge of Iman, the belief in the last day, part 1. Question 1. What do you believe about the last day and anything that is related to it? 1. I firstly believe in the questioning of the grave. 2. Then in its bliss and torment. 3. Then in the resurrection of the bodies. 4. That the creation as it was firstly produced will be reproduced. 5. Then in the reckoning and balance. 6. Then in the giving of the book, either by the right or left hand. 7. Then in the path. 8. Then by the entry of the believers into paradise, the abode of bliss, and entry of the disbelievers into hell, the abode of painful torment. Question 2. What is your belief in the questioning of the grave and of its bliss and torment? 1. I believe that when a deceased person is placed in his grave, his soul is returned to his body only as much as he understands the speech and answers the questions. 2. Then 2 angels come to him and ask him about his Lord, his prophet, his religion, and about the obligations that God Almighty commanded him to perform. If the deceased is from the people who believe and do righteousness, then he will, with the success of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, have the best of responses to the questions, without fear or hesitation. Then God reveals his sight and opens a door of paradise for him, so he enjoys great bliss and is told, "This is the reward of those whose worldly life is on the straight path." And if the deceased is a disbeliever or hypocrite, he will become astonished and will not know how to respond. So they punish him at that time with the most severe punishment. Then God will reveal his sight and open one of the gates of hell for him, and he experiences various kinds of torments and pain. And it is said to him, "This is the reward of he who disbelieves in his master and follows himself and his desires." Question 3. If a lion ate a person and he was in his stomach, or if he fell into the sea and was eaten by fish, should he be asked, tortured, or blessed? Yes, everyone who dies is questioned and then punished or blessed, and there is no difference between the one who is buried in the grave or dies in the belly of the lion or at the bottom of the sea. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most capable of everything and is all aware and all knowledgeable of everything. Question 4. If the deceased soul is returned to him and he is asked, and then he is punished or blessed, then why can't people see any of this? God obscures their sight from that as a test for them to reveal who believes in the unseen and who does not from among the doubters. And if people saw that, they would all believe, and there would be no difference between people, and the wicked would not be distinguished from the virtuous, nor the bad from the good. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. That concludes today's review on the lesson of the belief in the last day, part 1. Jazakallahu khairan.